So we have officially had Madden 26 for about 24 hours, and one of my most asked questions I have been getting so far: how do you make coin? I'm pretty sure I have found a coin method that is going to last pretty much all year. Before we take a look at anything brand new, we do have a few quick small things we do need to go over. First things first, we are currently on the road to 11,000 subscribers. If you guys are new to the channel and you do enjoy daily Madden Ultimate Team content, I feel like you already know what to do. Drop a like on this video. 100 likes in 24 hours will be a gift card giveaway. That's right, 100 likes, a gift card giveaway. Drop a like. Let's talk about how to make coin. The method we found yesterday is completely tied in to the Hail Mary pack. It's a pack all the way down here. I'm pretty sure it's in select offers, and it's right here. It's going to cost you 7,000 coins. This pack contains 3 70+ overall uncommon players for 7,000 coins. Before we go into what you need to do, this method is going to be very similar to the get a player methods of Madden's past. Pretty sure it was like Madden 22 or Madden 22 where you were opening up that get a player pack and you were flipping every single player you pulled, whether you were selling it on the auction house or building it up in sets. This Hail Mary method is what we're going to call it. It's going to have a very similar structure, a very similar strategy, and the reason why I think it's going to be usable all year: the more promos we get, the more sets we get, the more lower overall sets we have to build up with these lower overall players. Every time we have an overall increase, you also have to expect these Hail Mary packs, their odds to be increased. So whenever we jump up to 86 overall champions and 87 overall LTDs, this Hail Mary pack should jump up to 371s. And so this method right here should continuously just be a thing, especially if it is going to cost us 7,000 coins. Hopping into the actual method, the first thing you're going to do is, one, make sure you have a good bit of coins before you actually rip this thing open. Do not come in and rip open one Hail Mary pack and expect it to work. You're gonna have to bring probably anywhere from like 50 to 60,000 coins. It's really easy to make 50 to 60,000 coins. You get that just by completing all of the early access challenges as well as the field pass. And then once you have that, you're gonna come over here and you're gonna rip open these Hail Mary packs. And depending on what you pull, that's where the decisions are made. Now, for we pull a 72 overall tight end for the Cardinals, we get a 70 overall halfback for the Chiefs, and a 72 overall offensive lineman for the Lions. Let's go through these individually. A 72 overall tight end usually isn't going to be anything too expensive unless they play for one of the more expensive theme teams. You gotta expect the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Raiders. Any low gold card who plays for one of the better theme teams in the game are ultimately going to sell for a little bit more. In the case of Josiah right here, he is not very good. Any 72 overall player selling for less than 1,500,000 coins, I am immediately tossing into the 74 or 75 overall uncommon player pack. I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off right now. Yesterday, offensive and defensive playbooks were making me so many coins. People caught on to how expensive playbooks were. The playbook market is a little bit cooked right now. You can still sell some of the more popular playbooks for 4,000 to 7,000 coins. There's 2 different ways about going and picking the playbooks you want to pick. One, pick some of the better ones: Eagles, Chiefs, Lions, Jaguars, Commanders. Those playbooks will usually net you 5,000 coins. Defensive playbooks like the 49ers, the Eagles, the Chiefs, any popular playbook is going to net you some coins. But when there are a ton of playbooks up, it is hard to actually sell them off. Logged in this morning, and playbooks that were selling for 7, 8, 9,000 coins yesterday, they were going for like 4,000 or 5,000 coins. In your 70s and 71s into playbooks, I probably should have said that. This has nothing to do with 72s. I am never tossing a 72 into an offense or defensive playbook set, but the playbooks will return. We do have a real promo coming this Thursday. It's going to be preseason standouts. I almost want to guarantee you there is going to be a gold build-up set to get those low elites in that promo. And so the market will readjust. The market will shift. Just know playbooks vary depending on how many playbooks are currently listed up. It's nothing to do specifically with Josiah, but it is an important part to this method, so wanted to knock it out. Because Josiah sells for absolutely nothing, he is going to go in this set right here. The next player we pulled is a 70 overall halfback for the Panthers. You, my friend, most definitely, I want to guarantee, any 70 to 71 overall player that is selling for higher or at 1,500 coins, I'll sell up on the auction house. Anything under, I'm going to toss in here in 2 sets. Like we just mentioned, I'm going to go with the base offensive playbook set. You can also toss them in here and see if you can re-roll it and potentially pull one of the more expensive 72 to 73. And again, low golds vary in price for many different reasons. One we mentioned was theme teams. 2, some of these low gold cards are absolutely studly budget beasts. So because of that, somebody like a Dante Thornton is selling for over 100,000 coins. You can risk it here. I'm going to take my stock coins and I'm going to toss them into the defensive playbook set. The last player we have right here is Colby Sourstow, 72 overall right tackle. Offensive lineman for the most part. You can usually sell them for a guaranteed 3,000 coins. Colby plays for one of the better themed teams in the game, so he's actually going for 3,778,000 coins for a gold card. Is not something that you usually are able to get, especially 72s, but because he does play for one of the better themed teams in the game, that will sell off. So you're watching that pack and you see, hey, I just lost 4,000 coins. Yes. That is why you want to do this in numbers. That is why you want to do this with a good chunk of coins, so you have the option to be able to lose coins on the first pack, but keep getting after it. Right there, 76 overall Mike Sanderstill is actually a pretty good pull. We're starting it off though with 70 overall defensive tackle Jacob Slade. You guys can see right here, he is currently selling for 700,000 coins. So that is not what you want to see. I'm gonna take that card. I'm gonna toss him into the defensive playbook set. Here we have Kindle Vildor. He is selling for 600 coins. So we're gonna take him and we're gonna toss him into the 74 to 75 overall player set. The last player right here is one that gets me excited. 76 overall Mike Sanderstill, Commanders. Their theme team isn't the best right now. It definitely has room for improvement. He's got 79 speed, 83 excel, so he's not a quote-unquote budget beast, but he's selling for anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000 coins. I'll probably toss mine up for 5K right here. There's 41 currently available. I always recommend you guys toss up your golds for 1 hour. Anything more than 1 hour, one, you're gonna have to wait longer to relist them, and two, it doesn't show them right away. EA shows the cards that are going to expire first, especially when people are trying to complete sets. Make sure you guys are always using the 1 hour time limit. On to pack 3 right now. We're gonna start right here with a 74 overall edge rusher for the Packers, 72 overall left guard for the Patriots, and then we got a 71 overall corner for the Eagles. The Eagles theme team is one of the best theme teams in the game right now. This is a 71 overall player I will be listing up for 1,500. Anytime I pull an Eagles player, I'm listing them up. Eagles and Chiefs, anytime I see those teams, I'm listing up the players no matter what. Depending on the overall, they will vary, but any 70 to 71 on those two theme teams, I am listing up. Right here, we have Colin Oliver. He definitely has potential. Speed rusher. Could be a quote-unquote budget beast. He's going for 2,000. I'll say 2,000 coins right here, so I will list him up. And finally, we have City South, 72 overall left guard for the Patriots, and he's actually going for 2K. Most offensive linemen, like I said, you can actually sell and usually generate a decent profit. So off that pack alone, we only lost about 1,000 coins. But again, we haven't even gotten to the point where we're able to redeem any of our sets where we're, tossing in the exchange players and then also doing playbooks. So let's do one more right here, see if we can pull something that's actually good. Antonio Mafi, that is not ideal. We got Zach Davidson, and we got Julius Wood. Julius Wood is selling for 300 coins, so you will immediately be tossed into the base defensive playbook set right here. We should be able to complete this now because Antonio is not selling for much right here. Let's just take a look and double check. Yeah, most free agent players are some of the worst things you can possibly pull, so avoid those things at all costs. You do not want to see the free agent players, but Zach Davidson is interesting. He is a tight end for the Buffalo Bills. Bills are a good team. There is definitely a chance that he is selling for 3,000 to 4,000 coins just because he is on the Buffalo Bills. Tight end is a semi-depth position. Of course, my game doesn't want to work, so let's back out. And actually, we do have our first base defensive fantasy playbook set. Now, when it comes to picking these playbooks, we do have the brand new pack helper, and so it'll tell you the average price of what these are selling for. You can actually use this in the pack to see what playbooks you want to pick. Right here, Texans is selling for 5,000 coins. We got Bengals, doesn't want to show up. Bills going for 5K. Anyone that's selling for over 5K, Buccaneers right now looks to be super hot. Any playbook that I can sell and make over 5,000 coins is going to be the play. Like I mentioned earlier, Eagles, Chiefs, Colts is actually a sneaky good one right there. Eagles sells really quick, but right here, Atlanta right now is selling for, on average, 14,000 coins. I don't need to go any further. I'm picking the Atlanta Falcons. That pack right here is automatically going to pay back for half of the packs we have already opened. Like I said in the beginning of the video, though, this is not going to be something you're going to be able to do and make millions of coins in an hour. You are going to have to sit here. You are going to have to grind through this. For those who have done the get a player method in years past, fellas, it was a grind, but you could make so many coins. Honestly, peak menu merchant, in my opinion. And as soon as we get more real promos in this game, we're still in early access. Nothing here right now. It's cool, but things are going to get better. So as soon as things get better, there's going to be more places to toss these low golds in. I'm assuming the odds are also going to increase on these things. This is definitely a method you want to have in your back pocket. If you're bored, just come in here and rip open this packs. I haven't gotten very lucky right now, but I have seen some people pull some of those more expensive golds out of this pack. For example, Travis Hunter is selling for like 60,000 coins. Dante Thornton is selling for over 100K. There are so many budget beasts in this game right now that you are able to sell them off and make a ton of coins. And if you hit on one of those, obviously that is a little bit of pack luck, but it's pack luck on super low golds. You're able to walk away making 70, 100, 150,000 coins simply by sitting here and ripping open Hail Mary packs. Do a few more right here, see if we can get anything too special. Ollie Gordon actually might be pretty good. He is a power back for the Miami Dolphins. The rookies, I mean, except Ollie Gordon, apparently, for the most part, we're actually selling for a good bit. I want to try to finish off one of these 74 overall sets. I'm just going to complete it because I want to show you guys how good the 76 to 77s are. If you pull any 78s to 79s, those, I guess 77s too, most likely, those cards for the most part are selling anywhere from 8,000 to like 15,000 coins. And of course, if you pull one of the better budget cards or better theme team players, those cards are ranging from 20 to 100,000 coins. It's looking like this market right now is a little bit cooked. I'm doing this at 9:53 in the morning. I'm pretty sure somebody fired out a tweet last night about this method. Kind of sucks that I didn't get this out to you guys last night, but it is what it is. That is the other part about doing coin methods. Just because they aren't cooking right now, come back after this video goes live in 2 days. Come rewatch this video if you want, or just remember what you have to do and come do this method. It will be so much better once there are other things going on in the game. Trust me when I say that one. Right here, 75 overall, Jalen Noel looks like he is going to be a very good pull. On average right there from the pack helper, he's selling for about, I'm going to do 5,000 coins right here. We do have a 72 and a 70 overall. A Ravens player could be decent, and yes, it is. I'm going to do 3,000 coins right here. On average, it says his historical median is 1,200. I'm going to try a 3K right there, see if we can get a little bit lucky for the sale. And finally, the last player we have right here is a 70 overall strong safety, Rashad Wisdom. You guys see that price tag right there. He's going to go immediately into the base offensive set, and we can take a look at the offensive playbook. So the breakdown at the end of the video is pretty simple. You're going to open up the Hail Mary packs. You are going to take what you pull from the Hail Mary packs. In general, if any card is selling for less than 1,500,000 coins, you are going to take that player and you are going to toss them into the playbook set for 70s and 71s, and then 72s and up. You won't find many 75s or 76s who are selling for less than 1,500 coins. If you do find one of those players, I don't hate the idea of rolling those cards up to 76s, 77s, 78s, and even 79s. We're going to continue opening up this pack. I usually do it in spurts of like 40 to 35,000 coins, and then I'll go and play either an offline house rules, online house rules, a solo game, play the game, see what sold, see what didn't sell, and then come back, rip open another 2 to 3 pack. You want to make sure you aren't picking the same playbook every single time. You do not want to flood the marketplace with the same playbook, and ideally the best time to list up your playbooks, I don't think I've mentioned this right now, is through the night. Less people who are playing the game, typically the more expensive the market is going to get. Right here we do have an example of a 76 to 77 overall uncommon player. Let's see who we pull right here. 76 overall PJ Locke, definitely not ideal. When it comes to the 76s, because you can roll these up into 78s and 79s, and 78s and 79s are going for bread. Any 76 or 75 that is not selling for above 3,000 coins, this is going to be the one where it's like, 3K, do I want 3K, or do I want the chance to roll it up for one of the more expensive 78s or 79s? You have to get a little bit lucky because you need 4 76s. Anything lower than 3K, I'm tossing into that set. But right here, I can probably sell PJ Locke for about 3,000, 700,000 coins right here. If you do all the math right there, the guaranteed value may not fully be there. And so I would just recommend any 76s or 75s, I would sell up for 3,000 coins. Post editing, basically about to upload this video. Me, as I was rolling and flipping up everything we got from those Hail Mary packs we just opened in this video, I was rolling up a bunch of 74s that I built up from the low 70s, and I pulled Nick right here. Nick, not gonna say your last name, just paid for the entire pack opening, or I guess the method opening, and there are so many cards in this game that are just like Nick. And so this is reason number 2 or 3 of why this method is so unbelievably good. You can just be flipping up cards, trying to get some 78s and some 79s that'll net you like 12 to 15,000 coins, and then bang, you pull a 60,000 coin gold card. Fellas, I am telling you, if you're not doing the Hail Mary method, you need to get on. That said, is going to be everything we got. I'm actually really happy we did this. It was looking like we were going to lose a little bit of coins off this rip for this video, but then, you know what? The Madden gods were on our side. I love you guys. Peace, and have a good one.